The deadlift is the most popular hip hinge movement and arguably the best lift for improving functional strength and performance. It is a primary lift, and placing it at the beginning of the workout is beneficial due to the demand on your central nervous system. Stand with your feet hip width apart, with your toes pointing slightly outwards. Looking down, the barbell should be over your midfoot. Bend at the hips and knees to reach down to the bar. Use a double overhand grip or a mixed grip. So in this case, one palm facing you and the other one facing away if you're lifting heavier weight. If you decide to utilize a mixed grip, just be aware that there's a slightly higher risk of experiencing a distal bicep tear on the supinated arm. So you want to switch the grips to reduce the risk and also to avoid muscular imbalances. If you're not competing in weightlifting competitions, you can also use straps with higher weight. To get into the starting position, tilt your hips anteriorly. Imagine your hips as a bucket of water and you're pouring it out in front of you. Your shoulders should be on top of the barbell. Pack your shoulders as tight as possible by moving your shoulder blades together to the spine and down into your rear pockets. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. As you bend the bar, your lats, shoulders, and hamstrings are under high tension. Just imagine holding already 50% of the weight in your hands. Your hips should be at a height where your shins touch the bar, not too high, not too low. Before you lift off, you want to engage your core. Breathing in deeply into your belly, the belly button should come out, and then tightening your abdominals. With increasing weight, you might also utilize a weight belt. This helps to increase the inner abdominal pressure, which then helps you to increase your core tension. Initiate the lift by pushing through your heels, not the toes. Keep your arms relaxed and straight while you maintain a tight hand grip and shoulders tightly packed. As you lift, extend your hips and knees simultaneously. Keep the bar close to your body throughout the lift, not further away than 1 inch. If your body moves before the bar, increase your pre-tension and keep your shoulders more packed. Once you reach the top of the lift, stand tall with your shoulders back, chest up, and hips fully extended. Avoid to move the hips past the midline, and engaging the glutes helps to get into the right position. To lower the bar, tilt your hips just slightly forward again and push your hips back while maintaining a neutral spine. Once the bar passes your knees, bend the knees to return to the starting position. Keep your chins vertical until the bar passes your knees. These are good cues to remember. Chest up and shoulders back. Engage your lats. Keep the bar close to your body. Push through the heels. Hinge at the hips, not at the back. Here we see a variation of the deadlift, the sumo deadlift, where the conventional deadlift emphasizes the posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. The sumo deadlift places more emphasis on the quadriceps and the inner thighs due to a wider stance and more upright upper body position, as you can see in this comparison. With the sumo deadlift, you're placing the feet quite a bit wider than shoulder width. Your toes are pointed further out. The wider the stance, the more your toes should be pointed outwards. Your hands are now placed inside of your feet and you grab the bar with a double over or a mixed grip. Generally speaking, with a conventional deadlift, you have to lift the bar a longer distance, which increases the time under tension. Compared to sumo deadlift, the bar travels less of a distance, which makes it usually easier to lift more weight. The wider foot stance of the sumo deadlift can be beneficial for taller individuals. It can also be beneficial due to its upper body position for people with lower back issues due to less shear force on the lumbar spine. Another deadlift variation is the trap bar deadlift. Compared to the conventional deadlift where the posterior chain is heavily involved, With the trapper deadlift, it engages the quadriceps more due to this upright position of the upper body, and also due to the center of gravity that moves more under the body compared to the conventional deadlift. The trapper deadlift is often considered a more beginner-friendly lift due to its natural lifting position